And I had everybody muted. My bad. All right, we're back. God bless it. I was hoping it was going to just shut off.
It was close.
What's
up, my dudes?
How we doing? We're excited about this.
I know, right? It's like such a nice night. It's a happy Wednesday.
Is it?
It's a busy week, and it's only Wednesday.
So much has happened this week.
So much has happened since the last time we did one of these.
That's fair.
I wasn't here last time.
You weren't here the last time.
Nope.
Squid's new.
We got a new member.
Welcome, Squid.
Hi, Squid.
Hi.
Yay!
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a Navy vet and current part-time stay-at-home mom. I don't know. I have a job now, but it's like a 15 hours a week job, so I'm not really like, am I really working or am I not? But here I am in Georgia, like freezing and sweating at the same time.
How is that possible?
It's warm outside, but Mr. Squid goes to bed at 7 and turns the air conditioner down to like 72. So I get really I get really chilly.
My house stays at 71. It was at 70 in the winter, in the cold months.
Ooh, I forgot. Where are you at?
I'm in East Tennessee.
Oh,
what are you, an Eskimo? Like, what is wrong with you? That is too cold.
Well, remember, I'm from Northern Illinois. I'm a thick-bodied northerner.
Where are you from? Like what?
Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois, but like Chicago North or like
north of Chicago, actually.
Okay, I'm from south of Milwaukee, so that's why I asked.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Rockford.
I'm from Racine. Well, my dad lives in Racine.
Okay, nice. Mrs. Valhalla's family lives all over northern Wisconsin now. We all left Illinois at the same time because
I lived in California.
Yeah, we were trying to avoid that, Flux. We don't want to tell people that. If we tell people that, then they know, and we don't want that. Nobody should know that Flux is a Cali girl.
Oh, man.
That's something I'd advertise these days.
Legal Vices in the house. What's up, Jeff? He says, I turned my air conditioner at 73. Okay, go. 73. I was telling Squid a minute ago, Mrs. Flux likes to keep it at 74, and I'm okay with 74.
That's too hot. I can't do that.
I'm okay with. I'm such a cold person. I want all of the heat all of the time because I'm a lizard person. Mm-mm. Like I need the heat to move and to like live.
Nope. Mm-hmm. See, at 73 is when I start sweating at night, and that's uncomfortable. I can't do that.
73 is good for me. For some reason, 72 is like that where if I'm not doing anything, I need a blanket. But if I'm up moving, I'm fine. But sitting in front of a computer, I'm like, it's just a little chilly.
Nope. That's, I'm sleeping naked, y'all. That's 73 sweating naked.
Lord.
Yeah. I run hot.
Lord. That's cold.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
That video gets me every time.
I love that video so much. It's so good.
And correction, he says he turns it once it hits 73, then he turns it on and keeps it on at 65. Holy shit.
65?
That's like an ice box.
My heat used to be, when I lived in Wisconsin, my heat used to be at 65 in like January because it's, 15 outside. So 65 feels great.
Yeah.
All about perspective, I guess.
No, that's cold. I don't care if it's summer, if it's winter. 65 is cold. Anything under 70 is not acceptable.
That's the Cali speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit.
It is.
The SoCal comes out in my need for warmth and sunlight and heat.
So something happened today. Today or yesterday? Something happened recently in the last day or two out of Harvard.
Out of where?
Harvard University.
Oh, this has got to be good.
Let me find a good article. I should have picked one already. We'll just go with the Daily Mail. To heck with it. We'll go with the Daily Mail. it go?
But the Daily Mail sucks, bro.
I know, but that's the best one I saw. Let me fine. The Hill, Daily Mail, Outlook India, K News, Time Now, The Mirror US, Metro, Bro Bible, Metro, Washington Examiner, Irish Star, hosted on MSN. I'm not seeing a whole lot of. Here we go. Let's go to the Harvard Medical School.
That's a good one.
Oh, nope, that's not it.
Oh, my mama, she says she hasn't touched her heater in over 2 months. Our heater turned off in like
Oh
March.
yeah.
Like
we
our
haven't-
heater was off in March.
We
We're just
haven't
gonna
turned
do
on the
Daily
heater
Mail.
in a minute.
I know it sucks. Sorry. We'll deal with it. UFO mystery may be a result of advanced stealth civilization living on Earth among us, say Harvard scientists, as they reveal where their secret bases could be located.
I mean,
Did you hear what I just said?
just the headline alone.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know
Wait.
I don't believe in aliens like everybody believes in aliens.
But did you see the next where it says read more? Navy subtech spots UFO faster than the speed of sound underwater. That's the next like this.
That's interesting.
Almost like the two just together. Just gotta be good.
Harvard
I
estimates there's a 1 in 10 chance the true solution to the UFO mystery could be cryptoterrestrial, meaning they belong to an advanced species hiding on Earth. While this notion may sound unlikely on first hearing, many observers are persuaded that it is at least conceivable. Wait, what did they say it was?
Inconceivable.
Conceivable.
That's good. But yeah, apparently Harvard did a big study, and they think that aliens are among us, and they may or may not be living inside of the moon.
I want to know what part of this,
Whose idea was this?
what information do they have, and what did they study? Like, did they studied people, and they're like, that person doesn't seem normal.
Well, if we think about it for a second, though, Elon Musk just shows up out of nowhere with all this crazy technology that nobody knows about. It makes sense to me. Who digs tunnels better than Elon Musk right now? Name one person digging better tunnels than that man.
Escobar?
Ooh, that's good. That was good. That was good.
The group in New York.
I think you can say the I don't know if we can actually now. Wait, you're Jewish? I can say Jews.
That's
the
true.
Jews
I
in
am
New York.
Jewish. The
Those
Jews,
people.
yeah.
Those
I just
people.
say
I'm not
good logic.
practicing though. I'm only by blood.
I just say good logics, people.
That works. That works. My buddy Wilhelm, he says the small hat people. The small hats.
Yeah.
My cat decided to join us, so
Oh yay.
It's all right. Your cat is a lot more peaceful than my child.
he's being very aggressive for love right now, and I'm like, bro, relax.
Welcome to having a kid.
So, to be fair, just both of y'all's points of view, do aliens in the sense of non-humans, do you believe non-humans exist from other planets outside of Earth?
I mean, with as many planets that are out there and galaxies that are out there, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. Do I think they're here? No. Do I think they care?
You want to hear
about
my
being here? No.
you want to hear my far-fetched conspiracy about it?
What conspiracy theory do you have for us tonight?
I think we are the aliens. I think that this was a planet infested with giant dinosaurs and we needed a place to go. So we nuked them all to vapor and took over. That's what I think. Crazy.
PP says there are millions of aliens in the US.
14 million this year.
I heard Andrew Schultz today going off about this alien thing. And he was going off about how Elon Musk is obviously an alien. It was hilarious.
I mean,
Absolutely hilarious.
really though? Yo, Wolfram's just dropping memberships
Heck yeah.
all over the place.
MLS Got a Law says Valhalla is my queen. I'll take it.
Nice.
I'll take it. And then Wolfram dropped not 10, but 20 gifted memberships. So welcome aboard, everybody. I'm not going to read them all because.
And not only did Wolfram drop the 10 memberships on your channel, he dropped 10 memberships on my channel.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, and welcome to all the new Mocha Dicks. You know what that means. You didn't even get a choice. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Welcome to being a Mocha Dick.
I'm not even there yet, so maybe someday.
Actually, we should plug your link real quick. Can you throw it in private chat for us? And then either Flux or I will put it in the big chat.
Why
it should work for everybody. You might be able to just put it in the big chat, but I don't know if it'll show up at. I don't know.
I don't know. It'll show up on Flux's because technically.
Well, I think it'll show up as like me. I don't really know.
Let me see if I can and see what happens.
Get it, girl.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you guys see Biden in France the other day?
Pooping himself?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
I try not to pay attention to this country's embarrassment, but I get secondhand.
He was there for like the D-Day thing, like Normandy, right?
Yeah. I get secondhand embarrassment for people.
It's really bad. Like, I get secondhand embarrassment. Like, that's supposed to be like a representation of our country, and it's like
old and weak.
Oh, that is so sad.
He belongs in a nursing home. Like, I've had patients who are in nursing homes who are more cognitively aware than he is.
Yeah.
It's elder abuse, in my opinion.
I agree with that. Because that man has no idea what year it is or where he is.
Any other situation, his family would be being reported to the state for elder abuse.
If it was anything else. But no, he's a very smart and wise president.
We'll go with that. I don't want to get anybody yeeted off YouTube.
I mean, he should be taken seriously. Like, I should be taken seriously.
Well, what do y'all think? Let me know what you think is happening right here. No sound because it's somebody else's video. All credit to Stephen Gardner. What do you think he's doing there?
No idea.
So the suspicion is that he had an accident because after the ceremony, the other leader that he was with, I don't remember who it was. If it was Macron or whoever, I don't remember. But the other leader went and greeted the veterans and shook their hands. And Jill very quickly grabbed him by the elbow and walked him out of the ceremony. And he was supposed to go shake hands.
He might have had a stroke.
That's true, too.
Well, he
could have been stroking out.
He's had several brain issues in the past. He's had like open brain surgery.
Hey, I had brain surgery. Let's not go there.
I'm just saying, like, he's had issues with his brain several times in the past. I think I'm putting Squid Pro Quo's link in chat right now. So if you're not subbed to her, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I am
and really quick.
228.
Huh?
You're getting
I'm
there.
up to 228.
Oh, hell yeah. We just got to get you a little bit more.
Thanks, Wolfram. I was a step ahead of you, buddy.
Really quick, I just want to thank Phoenix for being a member for 1 month. That's a 1 month Mocha Dick. Thank you so much for being a Mocha Dick for 1 month. And Christine Fortunato. What's up, Christine? How's it going? Hey, Flux, with a 7-month member. Oh, we have a whole thing.
Rogue Mama's my hype girl.
Rogue Mama's awesome.
I dig it.
She's my hype
She's like
girl.
a super mod. But thank you so much for being a member for 7 months, Christine. That is awesome. But a Mocha Dick is actually he was a giant sperm whale off of Mocha Island in I think the 1800s, and he actually his story inspired Moby Dick.
True story.
one of my favorite things is he was mainly docile and he was happy to swim alongside boats until you attacked him, in which case he would attack you with ferocity and cunning. And that's us. We're mostly docile until you attack us, and then fuck you.
That checks out.
Yep.
That checks
Yep.
out. I like that.
Yep.
Oh, this chat is crazy tonight.
Chat is always awesome. I love chat.
Right?
We got a lot of people in chat. We got
He was rebooting.
what's up, Roz? How's it going? Rosalind just got monetized recently, which is awesome.
Hell yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Remember for 6 months over on Flux's channel, I'm guessing.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love me for this, damn it. LOL. Thank you so much, Rosalind. I appreciate 6 months. 6 months of being a mocha dick. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Man, I love, I was gonna change the mocha dick title because I'm like, as my channel grows, I should probably get a little more professional. As I sit here in a knitted beard. I should probably be more professional and not be mocha dicks anymore. But then we redid the research and into mocha dick, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're forever gonna be mocha dicks. That's just who we are.
Plus, it makes you who you are, and if you changed it, it would be caving to the man, and we don't do that.
Yeah. Fight the man.
Flux, by the way, you can pull up chats if you recall.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Flux, you have power. I don't.
Yeah,
I am just my regular level of crazy. Hey, I think I have an opinion on this. All women are crazy. However,
no lies detected.
The first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. Admitting you're crazy is the first step to understanding and identifying you're crazy and being a little less crazy. It's the women who refuse to acknowledge they're crazy that are the ones you need to stay away from, because it's like,
damn right.
Well, there's also two kinds of crazy. There's the fun crazy and the clinical crazy. We're the fun crazy.
But then there's also
the
crazy
crazy
ass bitches.
There's that crazy hot matrix you got to follow too. Don't forget.
Well, I was going to say, I think they're all crazy is all crazy, right? It's fun until you get too far, and then it's not fun anymore.
Mm-mm.
That's what it is. So that fun crazy that you're talking about, I disagree completely. That's just the first step. It's fun in the beginning, and then it just goes bad real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we? Yes, Captain, we just talked about this clinical crazy. That was yesterday, but yes, we talked about this already.
Oh my God. I'm just going to go ahead. Thank you so much, Jeff, for the 5,001 super chat. In the origin story of Flux, we got Mocha Dick, R Word, Pussy Frog, Lally Proctorcologist, Please Speak Louder, Judge Cy Celine Dion, Bearded Flux.
I dig it.
Yes.
That's a good
For
one.
those of you who don't know, my origin story, I used to always
Mocha Dick Poon.
Mocha Dick Poon XO.
Blowies for freedom.
Yeah. My favorite was the Blow for Freedom Crockpot Yum.
That was
I
good.
loved that.
That was good.
I always added from the, and oh my God, this trial is so bad.
Oh, it's insane.
Can you give me the TLDR of the last week, because I haven't paid any attention to it?
Bad.
Of the Karen Reed?
Yeah, the Karen Reed, because it made me so mad that I was.
Well, luckily, there's only been
my computer. I'm
in the last 8 days. There's only been today and Monday of trial coverage. I think. I don't think that court's been in session for the last 8 days.
It's bad.
Other than that, something
it's
like
really,
that. But so the TLDR is simply Karen Reed and her boyfriend cop were at a bar with a bunch of other cops. They all decided to go back to one of the cops' houses for an after hours thing, right? There's already somebody's birthday is happening. The kid's birthday is happening. So there's already people there drinking, a bunch of kids drinking everywhere. So everybody goes back over there. Karen says that she drops him off. He goes in the house. She waits a little while and then goes home because he's an asshole and went and stayed in when he was supposed to come right back out. She left, went home. Long story short, at 5:30 in the morning, she wakes up, says, "Hey, my boyfriend's not home yet. What the F?" Goes, finds him, and he's laying in the front yard of that house, basically dead, right? He's hypothermia. He's got a skull fracture, a bunch of gnarly scratches or lacerations in his arm that they keep telling us are abrasions.
And it looks like a dog scratch.
It does look like a dog bite. Let me see the picture.
And
Looks like a dog latched onto his arm and just started going to town.
The lead investigator is one of the most horrific people I have ever had the mispleasure of having to listen to.
I think
He's
his
horrible.
testimony is when I stopped like watching in like day 2 or day 3 because I'm like, I just can't, like, I can't listen to this and like not want to like throw something and.
Trying to find a picture without a channel affiliate on it.
The lead investigator.
Yeah, we'll use this.
Was not unbiased. He decided the first day that Karen Reed was guilty because that's what he decided.
To, like, hope she goes and offs herself and
yeah. So the lead investigator was on the stand today and Monday, and it did not go well for that.
We need to watch just like that last 5 minutes of cross. That last like 5 minutes of cross.
Oh, we can do that.
That was so bad.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
I've known quite a few people that have been hit by cars, and it looks nothing like that. Somebody tried to hood surf my mom's car after the bar in like 2012, and like his arm did not look like that from getting hit by a car.
It's pretty ridiculous that the amount of gaslighting that they're trying to pull off is just insane. They still haven't told us how he died.
That would be that's like the first thing, cause of death, right?
We're on week like 8 or 9 of this trial, and they still haven't told us exactly how he died. I think so far it's just hypothermia. Like they have no story as to how he was struck by the car yet. It's insane.
I have named the prosecution's theory. I have named their case. It's the ACB theory. ACB. Because you got A, you got C, and it's like the important part B, it's like she did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think the jury is actually falling for this crap?
No chance in hell.
No, after today, I don't think there's any way. I think
that's why
Turtle Boy, who was in court today, he put out a tweet even mentioning that the jury, one girl was shaking her head yes, along with the Alan Jackson, who was destroying her, and
that's why we have to watch like the last 5 minutes to sum up like the process, like to sum up what happened, because it was bad. And man, Jackson just wrapped it up and like, oh God, it was akin to, I think it's worse than Furman. 100% worse than.
Oh, I think so. I think that, I think that it's more likely than not that he, at the very least, planted evidence.
Mm-hmm. I think they all planted taillights.
Okay, can you address Island's comment? They haven't called the medical examiner?
Not yet.
For a murder case.
Not yet.
Like that.
Yeah, they don't want to call the ME.
So far, the strategy
it undetermined.
Yeah. So far, the strategy, in my opinion, seems to be we're just going to throw as much information at the jury as possible and hope they can't sort through all the bullshit. But Alan Jackson and Yannetti, I can't remember his first name, are the defense lawyers, and they are absolutely brilliant. Alan Jackson is a superstar.
Yeah, and they put in a motion to try and have the defense's medical expert not allowed to testify, and they still haven't called their ME because the ME wouldn't say she called it undetermined. And the lead investigator really didn't like that. He that was also a point of contention in the text messages.
This just sounds like I'm kind of like, I'm torn because I really want to watch, but at the same time, I just keep getting mad, and like I don't function well when I'm angry.
That's yeah. It's
Like
like this
having-
last 5 minutes is one of the most brutal court moments I have ever seen.
Briefing with yourself and the other troopers involved in the investigation on January 29th. Is that correct?
Yes.
So fair to say those texts.
Do you want the
507.
my bad, y'all. Do you want the last 5 minutes or the
Well, just pretty much where like it was the last few minutes when Jackson's like
when he was like this?
yeah, he's like, oh, this was just a figure of speech. This was just a figure of speech. This was just a and then it just gets worse from there.
I got it.
So you think that your assessment, personal assessment, that Karen Reed had struck this officer with a car, gave you license to call her a cunt,
Objection.
right?
Just goes ham.
he looks like he's about ready to jump over that
My
podium.
emotions got the best of me,
Right.
so it was in poor taste. Yes, it was important. It was inappropriate, juvenile, but it was my emotions that gotten the best of me.
And you called her a whack job. Gave you license to call her that too.
Yes,
Gave you license to say to your friends, oh, no. She's fucked, right?
that's what I wrote.
Gave you license to say that she's a retard.
Again, another disgusting comment.
Sir, you had an agenda from moment one, did you not?
Objection.
Did you have an agenda?
Objection.
Same question. Thought it was a good one the first time.
That was awesome.
He's a
You
stud.
believed personally. Your narrative was she hit him with a car. You get to talk about her leaky balloon knot, right?
Objection.
You indicated on cross-examination that you saw a video at 8:22 a.m. some damage to Ms. Reed's right rear taillight, correct?
Yes,
8:22 before or after 5:07 a.m.?
after.
You also said that you had no idea where Kevin Albert lived, right?
Correct.
But you did say about getting his badge to him after that drunken night with him, that you just leave it in your mailbox, right?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Yes, my mailbox.
Yeah. So he obviously knew where you lived.
Yes.
And then you said
Right?
there's no evidence whatsoever, your words, no evidence whatsoever. You talked about Brian Albert, Brian Higgins, Colin Albert, no evidence whatsoever that they were involved in the death of John O'Keefe, right?
Correct.
Trooper Proctor, you're the one responsible for gathering the evidence, correct?
Objection.
Right?
I am one part of a greater group of detectives that
Was he about to say
gathers
greater
evidence.
good?
I'm just one part of that unit.
He
You're the
was
pointy end of the
choosing
spear,
his
aren't you?
words
Objection.
so carefully.
Well, he likely already
You're the
committed perjury
case
today.
officer, the lead detective, correct?
Committed a lot
Yes.
of things.
Sort of like the fox guarding the hen house, isn't it?
Objection.
That's sustained, Mr. Jackson. Do you have anything else?
Thank you.
All right, Trooper, you are all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, jurors.
The gall. Thank you, jurors. The gall from this man.
Wait, that wasn't the end of it.
Yeah, it was. That was the very end of it.
Thanks, Mr. Allen.
Was there
Yes,
something
Your Honor,
else you were
Cromwell,
looking
call
for?
Lieutenant Brian Tully to the stand.
Were you
When
looking
did
for
he
the
say shame
it's a
on
shame?
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was cross. That was
What was that? Was that recross?
yeah.
unmuted. I didn't realize they had a recross. It was just the end of cross that was so brutal. That wasn't as devastating as Cross was. Cross was devastating. Oh, yeah.
If I were that judge, I would be like, it's
And
not your job to speak to the
would be
jurors.
much easier if Karen Reed,
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, we're there.
Karen Reed, the subject of your investigation, the woman sitting to my left, about 7 feet from me, that she would just die, correct?
The figure of speech.
You wanted her to, the figure of speech is you wanted her to kill herself,
No,
right?
no, it's not.
Trooper Proctor, Karen Reed,
It's quite the
in
figure
your
of speech, yo.
investigation, had quickly become a very serious problem for you, hadn't she?
Objection.
Sustained.
Even
Did you
Lolly's
believe that
injections
Karen
are all
Reed was a
limp-wristed.
problem or an issue for
Right.
your investigation?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
No, absolutely not.
In your words, quote, all the powers that be want answers ASAP. That's what you texted on January 29th, right?
Yes,
That put a lot of pressure on you, didn't it, Trooper Proctor?
there's a lot of pressure in every case, sir.
This case involves a Boston cop whose family you were actually connected to, correct?
Loosely.
Chris L, loosely.
Yes,
Julie L, loosely.
yes,
Colin Albert, loosely.
yes,
Kevin Albert, loosely.
yes,
He had a
Chris
rough
left
day,
his
yo.
badge and his gun in
He had
your
a real
cruiser
rough day.
after a night of drinking, right?
Objection.
Sustained.
He
You
can't be
agreed
serious.
with chat that you needed to, quote, make this cut and dry because another cop was involved. Those are
You
your
know
words,
he's
right?
about to get lit up.
Objection.
Oh, yeah.
Where is this?
You don't get those lines without having to like.
To an earlier text messages group chat.
So is that right? Did you say that, sir?
I did text that. I don't know if it's in the exact context. But yes, those were my words.
Group chat.
Yes, that was in the group chat.
Your friends wrote this whole thing in their words stinks, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I interpret that as a joke.
You believed, Trooper Proctor, that your life would be much easier if Karen Reed was just dead, didn't you?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
No. Like I had said, it was a figure of
His
speech.
face said yes.
My
He
emotions
answered
got
that
the
yes
best of
with
me
his
based
face.
on, the fact that Miss Reed hit Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle and left him to die on the side of the road. So my emotions got the best of me with that figure of speech.
Well, let's talk about your figures of speech. During the course of your investigation, your figures of speech include the following. She's a bitch.
Objection.
Right? Is that right?
Objection.
Yes,
A whack job, correct?
yes,
A retard, right?
yes,
Her balloon knot leaks, right?
yes,
No ass, correct?
yes,
She's fucked, according to you, right?
yes,
Ass leaker. That was the word you used, a figure of speech, right?
correct,
A girl who shits herself, right?
correct,
And then fuck her, correct?
correct.
Would you agree, Trooper Proctor, that you have dehumanized Karen Reed during the course of your investigation with comments and words like this?
Objection.
I'll give you this one, Mr. Jackson.
Would you agree with that?
I would say based off that language,
You piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna
Yes.
spin it, bro.
And
Yeah.
you admitted, in your own words, that the cop homeowner wasn't going to, quote, catch any shit, right?
correct.
The walk
Because
off
you
on
were
this
out
is
to vote to,
amazing.
quote,
Those
Make
lines
this
across
cut
his
and dry.
forehead, you
Isn't that
have to
right?
work to get
The
those.
homeowner wasn't going to catch any shit because Mr. Elba had nothing to do with Mr. O'Keefe's death.
because you were going to make sure that
He's
the case
ready to
was cut
jump
and
over
dry.
and
Those were
strangle
your
this
words,
dude.
right?
Objection.
He's either lying or constipated or
And
both.
Trooper Proctor,
He's
it
definitely
would be
lying.
far
But
easier,
after this
far easier for you
reaming, he
Depending
shouldn't
on
be
the
constipated
girl.
anymore.
who's just a whack job cunt, in
Wait
your
for the
words,
walk off. It's epic.
who you hope just kills herself, right?
Objection.
Sustained.
Shame on you, sir.
Objection.
All right, so jurors, disregard that. I've told you before, lawyers can't make
Epic.
comments. They can ask questions. And
Epic. Absolutely
Holy
epic.
shit.
The judge might have admonished him for it, but
Didn't
that
matter.
was an awesome comment.
But everybody in that courthouse agreed with him. Holy shit.
Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit. Massachusetts, if he's still employed by next week, I don't know what the hell you guys got going on up there, but
It makes me happy that I left.
It's disgusting. If you've got a cop that's showing that much bias in his personal communications about a potential witness and or suspect in a murder trial, you've got huge issues that you need to deal with. And Trooper Proctor, you're a piece of shit, bro.
Like those lines get me, because those lines you could see when he relaxed, those lines aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So like he has to work to keep those lines there, and he is stressed beyond belief.
Mm-hmm.
Just that. That's all I could stare at. It's like, dude. Like,
Well, he's currently the subject of a federal investigation, and it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't go to jail, or if he did. Did I say that weird? I wouldn't
What did he go to jail for?
Perjury, planting evidence potentially.
Can they prove any of that?
Yeah, he's committed. He committed perjury like twice. Maybe not that part. Depends what the FBI can do with those videos that we can't make out. If they can enhance some of those videos and prove that.
Now I'm starting to warm up. That made me heated.
Yeah, it'll get your blood going.
Off, hair goes up, like it just got real.
Elephant got treat for goats. They appreciate it. They absolutely appreciate it. And who is more nutty, Amber Heard or Laura Owens?
Yes. Ooh. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat, Ellie. I appreciate you. See, and that's the funny part. Like, I think probably Laura Owens.
You think?
Yeah. I think Amber Heard had a lot of drugs that made her that way. Whereas Laura Owens is just born that way.
I think Laura Owens is just bored.
That's
she doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a life. So
when you come from money and you don't have to do anything, you don't have to work for anything.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Is the background not on? Oh, the background wasn't on. God bless it.
It's been crazy between this and the Laura Owens trial happening and what happened in Delaware this morning, today.
What happened in Delaware?
You know, has to do with the pew pew charges.
Oh, you're talking about this.
Everybody's favorite crackhead.
You're talking about this here. Yeah, talking about this here.
The funny thing about that is, didn't Biden speak at a gun control rally yesterday afternoon?
That's funny.
Don't quote me on that, but I thought I heard somebody say that.
So
he was charged and convicted of 2 counts for alleged false statements he made while purchasing the gun, and a 3rd count for possessing the gun while addicted to drugs.
So what are the chances he actually goes to jail? What do you guys think?
I think that he might. I think that he might end up doing like a year or something in like some cushy ass Fed camp where they've got like salad bars and seconds for lunch and shit.
Salad bars and seconds.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he'll probably get sentenced to like 2 or 3 years. He'll do a little less than 1 rehab, and then he'll make a crap ton of money off it somehow because corruption.
Like every other person in power.
Now, I do have to be clear that I think these charges are unconstitutional, humbly, right? Any gun law is unconstitutional in my silly little simple-minded opinion and ability to read the Constitution. But
that's fair.
It is what it is.
I don't disagree with you, but I love how people, aka his dad, is trying to pass new gun laws when people don't even follow the ones we have. Your son.
That's a fair point.
That's the thing, y'all. Laws only like a new law making something like extra illegal isn't going to stop anything, right? One law saying
It might.
people didn't do it, the second law saying it's extra illegal this time. It's silly. It's just silly.
And you have to enforce the laws you already have, because not only do people break them all the time, but nothing happens to them when they break them. You get arrested 19 times and you get probation. Nothing happens to the people that break laws and are actually caught. So how is a new law that half the DAs in America aren't even going to prosecute?
Exactly. I agree with that.
Well, it's all to weaponize, to get as, the one person that they're wanting to get. They want to get them as hard as they can. So Wolfram says, when they went to lunch break, someone in chat said Proctor needs to change his underwear. And yeah, he did. He definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wanda, can you do me a favor and clarify your...
Thank you so much.
Because no gun laws are constitutional, or no gun laws, are constitutional.
I think no gun laws are constitutional is what
Okay.
she means.
The better way to say that is all gun laws are unconstitutional.
Mm.
I was just making sure that I didn't misinterpret anything one way or the other, because
Oh, they wouldn't have made it this far in the stream if they didn't.
True. But
Thank you so much for those 5 gifted memberships, John H. Guys, if you received a gifted membership from John H., make sure to thank him, and you guys know what that means. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. No choice in the matter. Welcome to being a Mocha Dick.
Hell yeah! And Elephant for $2 says, give a title for Hunter's next book. Ooh, that's a good idea. Give a title for Hunty's next book.
It wasn't me.
How I cracked the White House?
If I did it.
Allegedly.
Blowing for the big guy.
It was worth it.
I would have thought that was Laura Owen's book.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I'm still a billionaire.
I sell my art for billions. Even though
What a worthless human being.
The art gets
the art. His next book will be The Art of Disowning a Child. Because he did that.
Well, he did until the press got a hold of it, and now all of a sudden they're part of the big happy family over there.
How
You're
not
like,
to
you
lose
can't
your
use your
laptop?
last name Biden. But it's my last name.
How not to leave your laptop?
There you go. That actually came into evidence in that trial, right?
Did it really?
Yeah, there was drawings. There was court drawings of the monitor, and it was like a naked Hunter, like one of the scenes out of those videos. So like that, the evidence that they found on the Russian hoax computer is actual evidence, and it was used in a federal trial. So now it's part of the record.
That's horrific.
From coke to gunpowder?
That's
Hookers.
a good title. That's a good title. Oh man, that's
But
this country.
We're screwed. We're all screwed, even after this election, right? Because I think Trump will probably be the last actual president. I think after this, we're all screwed, and it's all kind of.
There are still some people who don't believe that it's going to actually happen this year. They still think something catastrophic might happen.
It could. You notice what we haven't seen? Seeing how we're on the politician criminal charges thing. Trump just got convicted of like how many charges? 34 different felonies or something crazy.
34,862.7. I don't know. It was a billion, and all of them were bullshit.
What was that? What's that song? 300. There's a song that like.
Yeah,
it's
no, I know what you're talking. It's from Rent.
Yeah, that one.
They're singing about a dude who died from AIDS.
That just changes everything.
Right? I liked that song. Now it's got like a terrible.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the musical Rent is about gay people and AIDS and shit, and one of the AIDS dudes dies, and they sing that song.
Hmm.
True story, bro.
Well, that's absolutely horrific. Thanks for being the
I
Debbie
just
Downer
wanted
on
to-
that one, Flux.
I just wanted to bless you all with that random knowledge that I have in my head. That's the gay part in me. I do love musicals and show tunes. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I know all of them.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Wolfram. It's not like he had cocaine in a firearm. That was Hunter that did that. Remember that?
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insanity. AP says Rent is all about AIDS. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Let's go.
I'm down. I'm down. What are we eating? I could go for some chocolate ice cream because
I've got ice cream sandwiches in the freezer.
I've got vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce.
We're gonna have a girls' night where we just eat ice cream and watch movies in our snuggies.
Yes. I
Hot
need to get
ice
ice
is the
cream.
best thing ever invented.
I love ice cream so much.
So do I. Problem.
Mm-hmm.
Got an Ninja Cream for Christmas, and Mr. Squid makes milkshakes every weekend, so there's always ice cream in the house. Because when I go to work on Friday, he and the baby have milkshakes. That's their father-daughter thing. So every time we break out the pink cup, she goes crazy because she knows exactly what's
God,
going to
now I
happen.
want ice cream and a milkshake. Maybe after the stream, I'm gonna go out. I would say I'll go right up the street, but there's a McDonald's, and not only was somebody marked at the McDonald's, last month, their ice cream machine's probably broken.
We have a Dairy Queen. We have a McDonald's and a Dairy Queen, and that's the extent of the fast food restaurants in my town.
We have a Burger King too, but Burger King does ices, right? They don't do milkshakes.
I don't know. I've been to Burger King in 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Oh, but I could get an icy. That does sound nice.
It's
You
hot.
watch the O Network.
Nice.
The what?
The O Network.
Oh.
Do you know what the O Network is?
No.
Oh, it's Oprah Winfrey's cable
Oh,
television.
okay.
network.
Yep. I know what that is. Yeah, now that you say it.
Is it OWN?
I think it's owned, but I could be wrong.
I'm gonna know what Oprah Winfrey's network actually is. I was close enough.
You brought it up. So
Well, I brought it up for a reason.
what happened?
Apparently, there's a rumor going around today that she got charged for S trafficking.
Wait, what? Finally?
Well, but here's the thing, right? When I heard about it this morning, I immediately Googled it, right? Because that's what I do. I Google things. And it was one of those pop-ups, this is a fake internet rumor that Oprah was charged with sex trafficking and blah, 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 blah. And my initial thought to this is always the same, right? Why did they take the time to deny it? Why is there a big thing on Google talking about how she didn't get charged with sex trafficking? And why is this a thing? I don't understand who went through and made the fact checker thing about Oprah not being charged with all of her friends that have all been charged with sex trafficking.
And it's one of those things of when there's something that says this is fake news, it's is it really? Or are you just trying to
makes me right? It's when it says don't press the red button. It's well, now I want to press the red button even more. Fuck you.
Exactly.
So it's don't believe this because it's fake. And it's screw you. Reverse psychology is a thing. You should probably learn that because now I'm going to believe it twice as hard.
It's pretty.
And even if it's not true, it's going to make me investigate and I'm going to find things that are true.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have all seen the pictures, right? You've seen Oprah Winfrey. She's photographed with everybody. She's photographed with Harvey Weinstein, with Jeffrey Epstein, with Jay-Z and Beyonce, with the everybody bad connected with this kind of stuff. With Diddy, she's got photos with Diddy. So if I go and I just Google search Oprah Winfrey awards ceremony, I misspelled that. It's award, not reward. There we go.
I bless the rains down in Africa. Sorry, I saw Africa. I had
Didn't
to.
you have a school in Africa for girls and it's
yes. So that was the rumor. So that was the rumor. The rumor was
no, she did have a school.
She has
in Africa for girls.
The rumor is the school is
she's being charged out of South Africa via this school, is the rumor. So that's what I heard this morning. I went and checked, and like Google pops up this. No, she's not a criminal in charge of all these circles. But what I was just saying is, if you type in Oprah Winfrey Award ceremony, instead of seeing any of those pictures, right? There's not a single one on the front page of Google of her with Epstein or her with Weinstein or who, you know, they're those
Diddy.
pictures. Those pictures exist.
Cuba.
Those pictures should be everywhere, but they're scrubbed. It's
But
amazing.
yet the one person or the one picture of Trump with Epstein is everywhere. The one picture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know, when you're famous, like I've taken pictures with bands before, like they're like smiling at me, giving me a high five, like shaking my hand. They have their arm around me. They don't know me. Like I could show them that picture and they're like, I don't like we took a picture. Like, I don't know. Like and everybody uses that picture as like the oh my god, he did it.
Hi, White Rabbit. How you doing, doll?
Oh, what's up, White Rabbit? I mean,
She's
I think
amazing.
it's still open. I don't see.
The school in South
Yeah.
Africa? Well, if it's true, it's going to burn down overnight, guaranteed. The whole thing is going to burn down. Everybody that attends the school is going to be in it. It's going to be a tragic, horrific accident. And they're going to fill it in with cement because that's what they do.
Oh, wait. This is a November 9th, 2007. The truth behind Oprah's school scandal.
2007?
Wow.
So these rumors have been around for almost 20 years at
Yep.
least.
This is 2000. Hold on. Let me. How do I share it for you? Do I do it like normal?
Just present.
Okay.
Just like it's your
It's like I
stream.
said, verified proof. This is from November 9th, 2007. And this is talking about just the bad stuff. So yeah, literally at least it goes back as far as that's 17 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no, I mean, listen, if all of your friends are trafficking children, chances are you've got something to do with it. Chances are you know about it.
might be doing it as
Yeah.
well.
If your 5 closest friends are all trafficking children, hey, you might be a child trafficker.
and to play devil's advocate, even if she wasn't, if those are your 5 closest friends and they all are, chances are you know something. Even if you're not
Exactly.
actively involved, you know something and you're keeping your mouth shut. So you're guilty by association.
So
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up, Oprah? We want to know.
Oh,
We want
man.
justice. Down with
Yeah,
Oprah.
Just like, some
I just want the
transparency would be nice.
I just want the truth and some accountability.
You know what I discovered when I was looking up this stuff earlier today?
That you like boys.
No, I knew that.
I like boys.
There's only something like 7 black billionaires in America.
And Oprah is all 7 of them.
Well, it's interesting who they are. How can I find this quicker?
Well, you look for that. I'm going to read this $5 super chat from Wolfram. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. The Canton PD, MSP, and the MADA office in the Karen Reed trial have made the Keystone cops look like competent professionals. That they have. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Yeah,
words.
English.
These cops make me speechless. This investigation makes me speechless. It's so bad. But I mean, the White Rabbit says Tyler Perry's one of them.
He is.
I believe it.
So I've got one website that says 7 and one that says 10. Give me just a second to scroll down and see.
Then
who's
Oprah's
the 10.
definitely 3 of them.
She's at least 2.5.
Okay, that's
And
attractive.
then maybe Gail by association.
No, I thought they had a falling out like
Did
a long time ago.
This is how much I don't keep up with Oprah's personal life because
Yeah.
I don't because she's so shady. I have an attitude problem, and like when I can't express my attitude to people, I just get pissed, and like I don't want that to affect my daily life.
Nice.
We're just the 4 of the 7, I think, is all I really need to show you guys. Oprah. Okay.
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 Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Some questionableness there. Jay-Z.
Definitely questionable.
Okay.
Obvious questions arise in my head when I think of Jay-Z in this trafficking situation. This dude's involved in all of it. And and honestly, I don't know if it's him or his wife, if I'm being completely honest. I think Beyonce slays
Happy
for real.
wife, happy life.
Kanye. There's some questions there.
Crazy?
There's some questions there. And
Do
then
you
the
think
rest
they
of
made
them.
him crazy?
Yeah, I do. I think he was always a little bit crazy, but they made him crazy, if you know what I mean. They let us know that he's crazy. Yeah, that was the other thing is people started asking about it, and then all of a sudden she's like in the hospital with a stomach virus, and it's very, very urgent.
Oh yeah, it is a stomach virus. Nobody
Coincidence.
Weird. Michael Jordan.
Is it a stomach virus or is it something else?
Nobody knows, Flux, and you're not allowed to ask questions.
Closing in.
Da-na.
Oprah, obviously. David Stewart, and the last one is Robert Smith.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea. He's the richest black man in the country, according to this Business Insider article.
He's an investor, so basically when everybody else makes money, he makes money.
Oh, apparently she's already at home though and feeling better.
Well, of course she is. That's
Google covered for her again.
She had a stomach virus. She'll be fine. She ate some bad caviar. Oh no.
Oh no, she needed to receive an IV due to dehydration.
Isn't she rich enough that she could just have if she's dehydrated, she just have concierge medicine come in and do it in her house?
Right? I would just pay somebody to be like, hey, I need an IV. Like
I can pay somebody. I live in bumfuck Egypt, Georgia, and I can pay somebody to come out.
Thank you so much for being a member for 8 months, Tammy. What's up? How's it going? It's okay that you're late. As long better late than never.
Indeed.
I always say.
Indeed. And if I'm being honest, that was all the topics I had picked out for the evening that I wanted to share with everybody.
That was a good pace and good staying on track.
Well,
ADHD from getting.
The last time we did this, you came prepared with topics, and I was I thought, yeah. I don't know if you were prepared, but you were asking me about things, and I was like, I don't know about any of this, so I have nothing to offer to the conversation. So I figured this time I'd be a little better prepared.
I had nothing to offer to certain conversations, but I had questions.
That's all that matters.
Thank you so much.
I've been paying so much attention to the Laura Owens, Clayton Echard thing that everything else is kind of like taking a back seat. And it's like, I ain't got, like somebody brought up the case to me about the pastor who allegedly killed his wife.
That one's nuts.
I'm going to look more into that one because that one is like my next, I have a feeling that's my next rabbit hole.
Wait, is
Micah
she
Miller
went out to the woods?
Yeah, and fishermen heard crying and a pew, and then found her bag. And like the cops were like, "Hey, why do you have this bag?" And he was like, "Hey, I heard this chick crying in a pew, and I looked, couldn't find her, but I found the bag." But
it sounds like yeah.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Tammy. I used to love Oprah when I was a kid. Over the years, nope. I saw a video a while back that Jamie Foxx wasn't happy. Understatement with Oprah. Yeah. Did you guys hear all about that with Jamie Foxx? Like when he got sick and now everybody thinks he's a clone?
No.
Everybody thinks everybody's a clone. There's so many conspiracy theories, and some.
You know they actually have the ability to clone, though, right? Like that's a real
Well,
thing.
yeah, there's nothing more difficult about cloning a human than there is cloning a sheep. It's pretty
Yeah,
much the same concept.
They
right.
clone dogs in Asia.
Like literally, I'm not convinced that there aren't a bunch of clones walking around, and it's kind of terrifying at this point.
There's a couple of those movies that get me where they're, the rich people are farming clones to live forever. It's like, man, George Soros should not have lived this long, if I'm being honest.
Right? How old is that? He looks.
It's like 137 or something. It's ridiculous.
He's
Sorry.
like being kept alive by like. Ugh.
A friend just got back to me with some info that I can use to further along this looking into people.
Oh.
I have my friend's husband is a Fed, so I asked some questions.
Nice.
He's gonna help me figure out where to find the answers. He can't give them to me because he doesn't know, but he can help. He can direct me to people who can help me find information.
Nice.
I don't know where it'll end up, but he forgot the details at work though. I'm like, great, thank you.
Shia LaBeouf has entered the chat. Don't
Shia
let your dreams
LaBeouf.
be dreams. Just do it. Oh my God. That was like one of the greatest motivational speeches ever. It helped me pass one of my PT tests.
There's a YouTuber that I watch who does CrossFit stuff, and his outro is Shia LaBeouf every day or every video. And it's like, it just makes me want to like go run.
Right? It pumps you up. It's like,
but I don't run. I run, but I don't run very fast.
I need intense music when we're doing gym workouts, when we're doing the jiu-jitsu and whatnot. We need rock and roll going.
You do jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
I used to. I did it for a year.
I've done it off and on for like 20-ish years.
I haven't done it since I moved here, but I went to Rufus Sport in Milwaukee, the same gym as Anthony Pettis. So the first
Showtime.
What?
The first time he walked into the gym, it was like, oh, he really does actually come here. Like
who?
Anthony Pettis. He was a UFC fighter.
Anthony Showtime Pettis. He did the Showtime kick where he ran and jumped off the cage and turned around and kicked a dude and rocked him real good for the first time ever. It was a really impressive kick.
It was
interesting. My camera's going off for a second, but I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm just busy.
Oh, I thought I heard Mrs. Flux.
I keep thinking I'm hearing like baby squid running down, but it's probably a mouse somewhere in my house.
A mouse.
No, Mrs. Flux is sleeping right now. As soon as I'm done with stream, I have to wake her up.
Oh.
Yeah. Why? She's on a weird schedule. Like she's
working nights.
Yeah. So she's like in a weird kind of sleep regiment right now. It sucks.
My sister-in-law, well, my brother-in-law, he does that like 2 weeks he's on days, 2 weeks he's on nights. And I'm like, how the hell do you do this? I would go nuts.
Yeah, I can't. No. I mean, thankfully she's only on this shift for a month and then she doesn't have to do it again. But it's like, it's throwing me off too. Cause like, it's just weird. It's weird. Like the first 2 nights I couldn't go to sleep because I kept getting up to check to make sure the doors were all locked. Cause it was just weird.
Where did that go in chat?
Our whole schedule is just weird because he goes to bed so early and then I'm up. And then, like, if I don't get enough sleep, she's waking up earlier. He wakes up at 3. Sometimes I wake up at 3 and I'm up. And then sometimes I don't know that he even left until I get up at 6. I'm like,
that's brutal.
So it's a lot of inconsistent sleep.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, you got to get on like a regular sleep schedule. Otherwise, like,
Hey,
shit
Tony.
just gets hard.
How you doing, buddy?
And that's the thing. Now doing this, especially with the Clayton Echard, Laura Owens thing, I've been uploading like every day. I've uploaded more videos in the last 3 days than probably the last month.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Like I was live with 2 different people on Monday. I was on with the expert for most of the day, and then I was on with Brad, and then I did my own, and I gave Rosalind a link because she was out there, so she was on, and then I was like recording.
That was a fun stream.
Oh, it was just like the go, and then you're cutting and editing and repurposing videos, and it's like I still have 10 maybe videos that I want to make, and I'm like, there ain't enough hours in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I actually feel like a real YouTuber because like there's content and it's like falling into my lap, and like
nice.
I knew we were gonna get content from this trial. I just didn't think we were gonna get that much content.
That bitch was crazy.
Oh my god,
she was absolutely crazy.
I'm just glad that it went the way it was supposed to with that one, because that chick is crazy. And if that one wins, we're all screwed.
From the start of the testimony was fire. She targeted me on LinkedIn. That was his first words. She targeted me on LinkedIn. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good.
You could feel every ounce of anger and pain that dude had in his voice, and it was like, oof.
Well, it's not only him, but he was the voice for the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he was the only one that was able to testify. So it's like, not only does he have the pressure of himself and his own case and his own life, but he's got these other 2 guys relying on him for this too. And it's just like, I can't imagine. But his testimony was like cringy in the sense of like, if I were her, I'd be embarrassed because Greg Woodnick asked him where he finished. And I was like, to have that now in a court record for all of time. I mean, girl.
That's almost as bad as discussing somebody's leaky balloon knot in court.
Yeah.
It's a little different when you're a state trooper, though, right? You're kind of obligated to not.
Well, Laura's expert doctor said men are like basketball players. You dribble before you shoot, and you dribble after.
This man really sat here and said, when it comes to pregnancy, sex doesn't matter. Sexual intercourse doesn't matter.
Kind of matters a little bit.
And that's why Greg Woodnick asked Clayton where he finished, because her expert was like, you can get fluid down there, for, because men dribble before you shoot. And I'm like, I caught that because I'm like, a doctor just said this. Like, no matter what your opinions are of the case, you are a professional, and you said that in a courtroom. I'm so confused.
There's a level of money that will get people to say anything. I don't know what that level is, but I have a feeling the doctor received that amount of money in that case. I need a bio break. You gonna be good for a minute, ladies?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon.
Well, then why don't we wrap it here? I think that was a solid hour, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was fun.
All right. I have redirected so that everybody in my chat is heading over to the expert.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, can I redirect individually, or
from your studio? You got to do it from your studio in your content.
Oh, okay.
Editing and stuff.
I don't think can I do that even though I'm not monetized? I don't think
yet.
I can.
You got to have like 1,000 subs, I think, to do it.
Val, do you ever have an issue with your redirect?
Not that I notice. My biggest issue with redirect is that I always forget to do them.
No, but like, does it show up for you? Because like,
No. If you got to go to like your regular YouTube and then copy and paste whoever's live stream. Is at least what I have to do because nobody shows up for me.
Why did that start? Like, it never used to be like that. You used to just, it would show people who
It'd
were
be
streaming
everybody,
and you could just click on them.
Whoa. Sorry, I just went to my my studio. I have 230 subscribers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I started the day with 222.
I have to pee so goddamn bad, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, make sure to subscribe to Squid
Heck yes.
and Val.
Heck yes.
In case I don't see ya.